Hello, my beautiful people. Hope you guys are doing great. Welcome to today's latest news. Today, we're talking about a proposal that could change the lives of millions of Americans. Senator Bernie Sanders has introduced a plan to increase Social Security benefits by $2,800 per year, and we're breaking down what it means for you. From seniors living on fixed incomes to veterans and individuals with disabilities, this proposal could provide much-needed financial relief. But what are the details, and how will it affect you? Let's dive in and find out. But before proceeding to the information that I am here with, I would request you guys to please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share my videos with your loved ones. So basically, let's just get into the news that I am here with. Okay, so people, good news for all Americans, yes. I heard it right, $2,800 coming into your bank accounts. Isn't it great? Senator Bernie Sanders has proposed a plan to increase Social Security benefits by $2,800 per year. This would help millions of Americans who receive Social Security, including seniors, veterans, and people with disabilities. The plan would also increase benefits for those receiving Supplemental Security Income, SSI, and Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI. Sanders' plan aims to help those who have struggled financially due to the rising cost of living and fixed incomes. The proposal has received support from advocacy groups, including AARP and Disabled American Veterans. However, some critics argue that increasing benefits and raising taxes could have unintended consequences, such as discouraging personal responsibility and stifling economic growth. The proposal faces challenges in Congress, where lawmakers have different opinions on how to address the financial struggles of Social Security recipients. Despite the debates, the conversation surrounding Sanders' proposal has highlighted the importance of protecting and strengthening Social Security for future generations. The outcome of this proposal will have a significant impact on the financial well-being of millions of Americans. It could also affect the overall federal budget and deficit, as well as the long-term solvency of the Social Security system. As the nation discusses this proposal, it's essential to consider the broader implications and find solutions that balance individual responsibility with collective support. By investing in Social Security, we can stimulate local economies, create jobs, and ensure a dignified standard of living for all citizens. Now we'll talk about something new that will actually shock you, but I think that's important to tell you, Cox. I am here every day to keep you guys informed. I'll talk about 63.6% bigger checks and your Social Security, which includes retirement and disability. A veteran who lost SSDI gets SSI and VA payments. You can find all the information you need in this video. Let's start talking about what's going on right now in this video. I'm going to give you some shocking and surprising information about how much more or less you should be getting in your monthly Social Security benefit right now. I'm going to give you a bunch of numbers, a bunch of different percentages, and give you all the details behind this. This will translate into hundreds upon hundreds of dollars more every single month for the average Social Security beneficiary that I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this video. So, like I said, yeah, some shocking information, but I will lay it all out for you in this video so you can see exactly what is going on here and what this would translate into for you, your monthly benefit, your checks, and your lifestyle, what this would actually do for you right now, because I think this would be life-changing for a lot of people. But again, I'll explain all the details. However, let's get into it right now. But really fast, before we do, can I ask a huge favor of you if you've not done so yet? Or if you happen to be new here, welcome and thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Will you please make sure to join the other nearly 500,000 people here on the channel by subscribing and hitting the subscribe button right down below the video. Thank you. I truly do appreciate it. I just want to do what I can to help you out right now. I'm watching all the headlines, doing the research, advocating on your behalf, answering questions, and pointing out anything else right now that's popping up that you can possibly grab or take advantage of. Things are changing very rapidly. It's a very busy time out there and a very busy year as well. This is some surprising information that I do believe you have the right to know, and you should know what is actually going on considering everybody's living on a fixed income and really struggling right now. Yeah, totally get it. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure to join the other nearly 500,000 people here on the channel and again subscribe down below. Thank you, I truly do appreciate it. Let's talk about all the details. This is what I want to share with you in this video. So I hope you're sitting down because I'm about to reveal some shockingly shocking information. Okay, this is crazy. How much do you think prices for all goods and services have gone up in the last 25 to 35 years? Whatever you're thinking, it's probably not high enough. You could guess 20% to 50% to 100%. And who knows, maybe you're saying 400%, which might be a bit high depending on what you're talking about. But on average, prices have gone up on almost everything 144.5 over the last 25 to 30 years. It's crazy that everything has almost doubled in price in 25 to 30 years. When we buy anything, we have to pay that. Think about what you could get for $1.20 back in the day if you wanted to go out to dinner with your family of 4. Today, you can only get dinner for one person and be lucky if you can get out of there for $1.25. How much prices have risen in the last few years? Predict how much Social Security or other fixed income benefits are worth. SSI, all the privileges go to the survivor spouse. In the last 25, 30, 35 years, from the early 1990s, how much do you believe these advantages have increased? They've increased by a little over 81%. Okay, so as a result of this is a huge discrepancy. In fact, the discrepancy comes out to be 63.6%. Benefits have gone up about 81%. Prices have gone up 144.5%. This gives us a discrepancy of 63.6%. Just think if benefits would have actually been increased at the same pace of actual high prices of inflation, benefits would technically be about 63.6% higher today than. Compounding in time is the best friend of basically anybody as it relates to money when you have time, and compounding on your side, a little bit of money turns into a lot of money real fast. Well, I shouldn't really say real fast, that's why I said time is on your side as well. But my point is, it's very important to understand that over this amount of time, call it 20, 25, 30 years or so, give or take a little bit, if we would have been getting all the raises in conjunction with real price increases, real inflation, we would be sitting on an average of about a 63.6% tire benefit today for virtually everybody that would have been compounded as well. Over that amount of time, that's nuts. We'd be talking hundreds and hundreds of dollars. We could be talking well over $1,000 more for average beneficiaries right now versus what you're actually getting now. And by the way, let me tell you quickly that a $1,000 benefit would mean an extra $636 a month. Would that be life-changing? Or would that just be, oh, it's just water under the bridge, like, oh, who cares? I don't need an extra $636 a month right now. Are you crazy? I think we should all be beyond happy and beyond grateful for an extra $636 a month right now based on these numbers. Okay, this is just what the numbers and the statistics are looking like. Again, these are just really round numbers. Obviously, it'd be very different for everybody, but you get my point here. This is nuts. This would be life-changing for a lot of people. No wonder why we hear reports all the time. I mean, you hear this all the time. I see reports literally every single. So thus I decided to make a video. So guys, that's a wrap-up for today's video. Thanks for watching. In this video, we explored the shocking truth about Social Security benefits and inflation. We saw how prices have skyrocketed over the past 25, 30 years, while benefits have failed to keep pace. This has resulted in a staggering 63.6% discrepancy, leaving beneficiaries with significantly less purchasing power. We also discussed how this discrepancy could have been avoided if benefits had been adjusted for real inflation rather than the CPI, and we touched on the potential implications of adjusting benefits to reflect real inflation, including the strain it could put on the Social Security program. The takeaway from this video is clear. Social Security benefits are not keeping up with inflation, and this is having a real impact on people's lives. It's time for us to start thinking about how we can fix this problem and ensure that benefits are adjusted fairly to reflect the real cost of living. Thanks again for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one.